Hi, myself Ganesh. Today we'll discuss about Ansible Playbook with different like wasadm and wasadmins. Okay, different hosts and different IP address and different users. Users like wasadm and wasadmin users. Okay, now we will configure in today morning. I configured in production servers also. I will share my screen, notepad. First, how to configure, Ansible playbooks, Ansible servers into control into. So how to configure? No, how to connect it Ansible servers to con- Ansible servers nothing but control node, control node to servers, node to servers. Okay, first 192.168.1.9 is my Ansible server. 192.168.1.8 is my server, my WebSphere server. This is non-production server, non-production server, non-production server. And it will treated as that is dev, dev server, development, development server. Okay, and one more server recently we configured today morning. Today morning we have connected to connected WebSphere production server to Ansible using the key, okay, and IP address of the production server is this is my business server. This is not related to any organization. Okay, 160.250 and that is user as was admin, and this user as wasadm, wasadm. Okay, wasadm. Now fourth step, after generate the key, after generate the key by using SSH key gen is the key you can generate, or you can use SSH gen key. You can use later, copy the key into the WebSphere servers or WebSphere or any other servers. SSH hyphen copy ID, okay, and use appropriate and wasadm or wasadmin at the rate 192.168.1.8 or 160.250.146.164. You can use any IP address, wasadm or wasadmin users, okay. Later, change at the permissions and log in as root user root user and navigate navigate the slash etc use slash etc. Under that, I will show you where we will modify this. This is my business. I will log in as a production server. This is my production server. This is my production server. IP space A. This is my production server. Okay. This is my production server. It's not related to any organization. I build my own self. ls space hyphen ltr. Okay. Log in as root user. cd space etc. Under that, cat sudoers sudoers. I assigned this as see this I without a passwordless authentication we can use and cat sudoers cat sudoers. I added this with passwordless authentications by using this connected without a password without a password. This is passwordless authentication. Passwordless authentication. I will show you in the demo here. This is my Ansible server. See, this is my Ansible server. 192.168.1.9 is my Ansible server. As I mentioned here, see, so here, SSH 160.250.146.164 hyphen L where segment. Okay, I will zoom it. Not asking the password. This is IP space A. This is my business server. This is my business server. So exit, you can log in into the Ansible server. Okay. After that, we have configured uptime report for each server. Uptime report for each server and same report and the same like disk space reports as well as and scan the logs of 10 days and send the report to the mail by using Ansible server and And the service unit file, scan the report and send to the mail by using service account plus timer. Advanced concept of the cron job is timer. Cron job is the timer plus and timer as well as Python scheduler also we can use. Python scheduler without except cron jobs we can use Python scheduler. I will show you the demo for this. I have practiced more than 10 times. If the playbook is working or not, today morning or today 10 o'clock onwards, I am practicing. See, it may automatically generating the mails. See, I have configured like this. This is my normal server. This is my normal server. I will zoom it. This is my business server. See, this is my business server. No, no CPU is exceed 75% of CPU utilization. And we have report is there. This report utilize disk space utilization report. It will indicate two different hosts. I will show you. I will delete these two because no conflict. This is the CPU, that is scan report. Wait, disk space. I will show you. This is CPU utilization. I will run the playbook for disk usage. Ansible hyphen playbook hyphen I inventories websphere.yml is the playbook and disk space .yml is the playbook. In the playbook, use different host 192.168.1.8. See, now scanning here 160.250.160.146.164. You can configure playbook with the different users, wasadm or wasadmin users. Okay, say 1438. No, this is the report. This is Java CPU utilization. Okay, everything is correct. CD, TMP, RM space F, or what CSV, PTC, Ansible Playbooks, disk space, disk usage dot YML. Next time, I will send the report. Automatically delete the CSV report into the temp folder. See, this is the host Java CPU utilizations. Okay, two different hosts. Okay, this is wasadm account. This is wasadmin user. Java CPU utilization is 2. Now, disk usage is 42. Disk available is 36 GB, and disk total disk is 62 GB. Okay, and this also 62 GB. OPT IBM it is scan. Okay, like that. Okay, same thing. You can prepare a playbook for based on your comfortable and based on your users. I will explain the playbook what I will mention what I written. Bin space disk usage dot yml host. This is the host. I mentioned one host or different host group you mentioned here also. No issue. And because my different host different users, that wise I mentioned here host name or IP address and generate the report in the CSV format. This is the module. Report path is the module. Task, you can execute the task. This is the one task, and this is the another task. This is the number of tasks I performing. And shell is the module. We can get the ps-f pipe symbol grep Java or CPU usage. Java CPU usage they will mention here. See, and the same thing collection of disk space and availability disk and total disk mentioned, and the same thing we can paste into the CSV report in the form of Excel sheet. Host Java CPU utilization IBM disk and IBM availability and total. Create means create the CSV file. Okay, append the data path. This is the report path and inventory host name. Okay, this is the and this is my password. In production, you can use vault password, vault YML. You can full security for this full security. It will not visible the password. Okay, that will try in upcoming classes. See, my server is my server 192.168 1.8. This is product non-production server. This is not production server. Okay, this is non-production server. This is a not production server. Clear? Yes, hyphen F pipe symbol grep Java. Okay, services are not running. Okay, now Ansible Ansible Playbook hyphen I, or we can use here Vim WebSphere start.yml. See, I mentioned here, I have only two different hosts, 192.168.1.8. Okay, now why I mentioned, I will explain each and everything. Inventories, WebSphere, and start.yml. Only server is connecting into this IP address. Only this IP address for starting the node, because my two IP address are mentioned in the host file, inventory files. That why I mentioned in the host. See, in inventory file, the inventory file, two different hosts are there. One is 192.168.1.8. Yes, wasadm user. Second one, 160.250.146.164. Wasadmin user. This playbook is not ready. This playbook is not ready. Not ready for starting or stopping the web, WebSphere services. WebSphere services. That is the reason. That is the reason. That is the reason I have mentioned as the IP address as a host group. IP address as a host groups. Okay. We have mentioned like this also. We have mentioned like this also. No, no errors. No errors we will receive. And we will use the inventory file as per our requirement. As per our requirement. Earlier I was use it. I will use it websphere.yml is the inventory file is mentioned here. Web underscore a is the host groups. Under that here 192.168.1 and 160 dot. This is I mentioned here like this. Okay. After configure configure the production service production service to Ansible Ansible. Now we'll make changes into the inventory file use this also like this also we can use this syntax also we can use below syntax also we can use here 192.168.1.8 and we can this is the public key and 160.250.146.162 use Ansible public key. I will show you full screen shot. Okay, after the completion of the WebSphere server started. See, this is the node agent. This is the servers. Okay, this is the cluster member started. Same thing I configure bash or sync in my production server also. Production servers. In my production server, in the production server, configured the WebSphere in different versions DM jar product installed in this mount point and slash opt mount point also. Okay. Why I have installed this much installed, that is installed means that is WebSphere installed in WebSphere version 9.0 installed in the and created the profiles, created the DMGR profile and slash opt also installed WebSphere version 8.5 version and created the profiles and federate the application server node to the DMGR. Okay, DMGR. No issues reported. Why means why? Because DMGR is higher version as per IBM documentation. IBM documentation. If DMJAR is lower version and application servers are higher versions, in this case, it's not acceptable the federation concepts. This is IBM certification question. This is IBM certification question. Version 9.0 in the month of September 2023, I was cracked the certification exam. In that exam, in that exam, they are asked same question. They are asked the same question in the multiple choices. Okay, that wise we have implemented. It's working or not. So I have implemented this as a challenge. So I have lot of issues we have faced. So I have cleared all issues. Vim cp space hyphen pr websphere start and websphere underscore production.yml copy 160.250.146.164 become as wasadmin and login as su space wasadmin opt IBM WebSphere app server files cd app server 1 cd bin dot slash server status dot. What is the server name? That is the reason. So we will use here server name as here also https 160.9043 config admin. So my DM jar is 9053 test underscore server. My servers are stopped, but clusters are running. Application running under the cluster. So we cannot use this test underscore server. Now here, after that India underscore cluster one. India underscore cluster one. Same thing here. India underscore cluster two. D underscore cluster 3. Okay. Mm, anything changes? No, no changes required. Okay. Now I will stop the service and executing server starts executing in the Ansible playbook. Okay. I will stop node agents also. In the playbook, first starts node agents, then node, then servers, then clusters. See, start the node agents, then servers. This is the item name, item profile, servers. Okay. See, loop servers in the servers. These are the items. Okay. This is the profile. Item dot profile. Item. This is the item dot profile. This is the profile. Go to this and start the server. That's it. Start server dot sh item name. This is the item name. Okay. And this is the servers. Loop. This is the logic behind this. Now go to the system administrations. Go to node agents. I will stop all nodes. See, my servers are not running. Okay, and my web server is running. Okay, web server is also not running. We can start. You can see this Ansible playbook -I inventories WebSphere production.yml. Starting the node agents. Parallelly, we have troubleshooted this OPT IBM HTTP server under that bin yes-ef pipe symbol grep httpd dot slash apache ctl hyphen k start. Now we can not this hyphen k stop. We can use dot slash admin ctl. Why admin ctl not hd password hyphen c slash opt ibm hdp server under that conf admin dot password config admin asking for password. Okay, now go to here, remote, select start. But it will start at the back end. I will show you. But why it's already started? See, cd conf vim admin.conf. Yes. Okay. Okay. Start and stop operations in the console also. Now we can see what is the Ansible playbook, where it is. File not found. Okay. Cluster member is not mentioned here. Mistaken. Mistaken here. Cluster member 2 is mistaken. That is the main reason it will forget now. If I will change here. No, I will execute one more time. This also stop. And where is the service? Okay. Okay. Only DMjar is running. Okay. Only DMjar is running. No servers are running except DMjar. Now I will run the playbook. Go to here, CPU alert, no Java process 1.8, no Java process more than 70%, 75% of CPU. Okay. I open my business uptime, uptime report. Every 30 days, I restarting the business server. See, 5 days ago, restarting the business server is 5 days ago. My this server is local means it will stop when I close my laptop. It stop automatically. 1 hour 3 minutes. This is when Ansible server running. Then timer also it's run automatically. I configure timer this no Java process exceeds 70%. We are using SMTP protocol, simple mail transfer protocol. 587 is the port number. Every 10 minutes it's running based on my business requirement. I configure like that. Yes. Last time we configure a New Year calendars based on the country, which date they are celebrating. Also, we are seeing in the on that day, January 1st. I will show you one more time today. New Year is which country is celebrating New Year on January 1st? And based on the language and report also generate based on the language also uptime report and disk space utilizations. More than 100 mails. See, again uptime report generated every 10 minutes. This report is generating. See, more than 75%. See, if more than 75%, this host is displayed like this Java process. Okay, I zoom in. In the high CPU utilization threshold is 75%. process, Java process. This is the process ID. This is the process ID. Okay. This is the process ID. I will show you which process ID is running. IP space A clear. PS hyphen F pipe symbol grid. This process is running under OS, say OS level. Java process, I will show you top command. You can use top command. One triple three 1 3 3 double 46. Suppose it will take here now. Yes, hyphen F pipe symbol grep. This code agent now like this it will displace. Web logic also running. Only we are configuring on the particular time process is not running, I think. Anyway, like this, it will generate the report. All servers are started. One triple three. List of open files hyphen I. No process. OS process is running, I think. No, OS process also not running. Java process. Like that, we can see which process is running under which CPU, which process is running more CPU utilization. Also, you can use using Ansible Playbook also. This is the Ansible Playbook service. Next, I have another server is there, non-production server. I will also configure Ansible server for my practice. That is the server name is non-production server name is 192.168.1.7. This is another non-production server, non-production server. Okay, this is development server, and this is dev. Dev is completed. Dev is dev is 192.168.1.8. The dev 19 and dev set environment 192.168.1.7 and production environment 160.250.146.164. This is my three environments. Before going to each and everything, we are touching with dev and set environment. Everything is perfect. Then move it to production environment. I will show you my another server. I will show you my another server. This is 1.7 is the IP address. Login as login as wasadm. IP space A. This is I get this is the server. Okay, not this. This is the IP address. Okay, this is like this. You can configure your servers in by your own practice. Don't ask anyone. You can configure your own way and you can practice Ansible servers in your own. CPU process. time report and disk space utilization report. Okay, like this you can configure your playbooks with a different host, different users. I have two servers. One server has wasadm account, another server is wasadmin account. This is the main challenging task to create the playbooks. And I will log in my Ansible server. Another process is running. Okay, so SSH 192.168.1.9. Now see CD space etc Ansible Vim websphere dot and sorry CD inventories Vim web.yml. We can use this also like this. See, this also we can use it working fine or not. We can use Ansible ping command. Ansible and all -i web.yml -m ping command success rate. Both are success. Both are connecting success. Okay. And one more thing here. Websphere.yml and here host is web underscore. Both are success. Both are connection is success without asking the password. Okay. Like this, we can verify. So here, -m, shell commands, -a, df space -ht, opt IBM. You can use how much disk space on the two servers. See, 192.168 is this. Availability is 26. And my production server is 36 availability. And this is the non-production server. And this is production server. Okay. Total is 62 GB and 26 available. Usage 42% usage. Okay. And this, and we can use WebSphere mount point in my production server. WebSphere mount point in my production server is root only. That's why it's okay. See, in my production server, in my non-production, there is no such directory is there. This is the no such mount point is there. And see Vim WebSphere.yml. You can use here 1.8 and production server use Ansible underscore user as wasadm and here use the private key in this here. See, login as ls. See, this key Okay, like this we can mention for to create the success. This is wasadmin we can mention as a wasadmin user. This is wasadm wasadm user. This is very rare case. This task will comes in the picture. If it comes, we can use like this. Okay. So this is the Ansible commands, and we can use start and stop the Ansible scripts, and we can configure also dash or C configuration also we can configure playbooks. Vim. Mm, where is alias? Mm, import this is the fix spec. Mm, certificate. GLDAP, Java Process Port, which is GitHub installations, JMS configurations. Mm, I think it's not there. ls or tmp or dot yml. This is user creation. Mhm. I deleted by mistakenly this. Mm, I will tomorrow. I will small demo for bathhouse in production server configurations. For this alias is there like this. We can configure our production servers like this. We can configure our production servers as well as So for this is vim dot bash rc. See, I will write the same thing here. This is India cluster 1, India underscore cluster 3, start and stop. Mm, test underscore, okay. India underscore cluster 2. India underscore cluster 2. This is start and stop. Now, India underscore cluster. This is this path is different. Not coming right. We can switch to root and come here. Still not comes. I have 1 minute. cp space -pr dot bash rc. Jumpy. Still not coming. Still, we can configure one more way. I will check my Ansible server. Where is the file? Where is the playbook? Bash RC playbook is there. I think I forgot where I kept. Prepare VAS installations. Prepare VAS. We will come next class with bash RC configuration in the production servers. Okay. Thank you for watching this. I will verify this. Okay. Next class, please share to your friends and family members. Those who are learning WebSphere and WebLogic and Ansible Playbook. Okay. Please share to your friends and family members.